I thank the chair. Madam Chair, thank you so much for putting together this hearing today. It's a critical hearing as we direct congressional efforts toward addressing the racial and gender pay and wealth gaps. In 1976, 1 in 20 women were the sole breadwinners in their households. By 2013, it was 1 in 4. And today, women are the breadwinner or co-breadwinner in nearly 2/3 of families with children. Given these substantial gains in the percentage of women participating in the workforce and growing our economy, we must ensure that women have equal access to opportunities to support their families, save for the future, and build assets. The good news is that we have seen a tremendous improvement in how women are compensated in the past few decades. A 2018 pay scale study, which I would ask, Madam Chair, that we submit for the record.
Without objection.
Comparing men and women with similar experience, industry, and job level found that women actually receive 98 cents for every dollar earned by men. This is fantastic progress. But there is still much to be done, particularly in addressing the wealth gap and the managers gap, and ensuring that the American workforce is more flexible and family-friendly so that mothers can participate without facing unnecessary hurdles or sacrificing the well-being of their children, America's next generation. As a working woman, I worked before, during, and after I had my children and grandchildren. I have always been a passionate defender of equal pay for equal work. And in order to close the pay gap and empower more women and people of color to be leaders in our workforce, I am proud co-sponsor of H.R. 1925, the Wage Equity Act. This legislation would empower employees to utilize flexible work arrangements, create proactively incentivize businesses to fix pay disparities, protect individuals in negotiating employment based upon merit, not salary history, target negotiation education for women, and protect employees in discussing their compensation with their colleagues. In 2017, the Government Accountability Office, GAO, found that women are underrepresented in the financial services industry, especially in management. In this industry, mathematicians, engineers, and physicists work alongside financiers and economists. But women receive far fewer degrees in math, statistics, computer science, and engineering compared to men. The underrepresentation of women and minorities in well-paid STEM careers is one of the underlying causes of the wealth gap. Creating greater diversity in STEM education and doing it at an early age is critical, not only for improving opportunities for women and minorities in finance, but across all workforce sectors. It is key to sustaining robust economic growth in the United States. That is why I sent a letter yesterday to the GAO, which I would like again to submit for the record, Madam Chair.
Without objection.
Requesting a study to assess how firms are supporting increased participation among women in STEM programs at the secondary, undergraduate, and graduate levels, and what best practices firms are using to recruit and retain women with STEM degrees. This study will help us continue to find solutions as we strengthen the U.S. financial services industry. I thank you, and I will now yield the remainder of my time to the ranking member of the Financial Services Committee, Mr. Patrick McHenry from North Carolina.
Well, I thank the